Now, here's another prospect scouting report for you if you're a New York Mets fan. This is JonathanSantucci, and he's the 11th best prospect according to Amazing Avenue. And they did this wonderful scouting report. Top 25 Mets prospects for 2025, JonathanSantucci at number 11. Next up on that list is a left-handed pitcher, and he's the highest-rated Mets lefty in their system. JonathanSantucci comes from an athletic family. His father, Stephen, attended Assumption College and played baseball there from 91 to 93. And his cousin Nick is currently attending Rollins College, where he also plays baseball. Jonathan attended Phillips Academy in Andover, Massachusetts, where he hit .322 over the course of his 3-year varsity career and showed a great deal of promise on the mound. One of the highest regarded prospects in the state of Massachusetts, he went undrafted in the 2021 MLB draft and honored his commitment to Duke University. Santucci appeared in 20 games in his freshman season, starting as a middle reliever, but eventually transitioning and establishing himself as a weekend starting pitcher as the months went on. On this season, the left-hander posted a 4.17 ERA in 41 innings, allowing 32 hits, walking 20, and striking out 58. He played in the Cape Cod Baseball League that summer, posting a 3.65 ERA for the Harwich Mariners in 24 2/3 innings, with 20 hits allowed, 10 walks, and 28 strikeouts. He was able to keep that momentum going in 2023, as an elbow injury limited the amount of time he was able to spend on the mound. The Southpaw started 7 games with the Blue Devils before having his season end prematurely in March due to bone chips in his elbow. All in all, he posted a 4.30 ERA and 29 1/3 innings, allowing 27 hits, walking 16 and striking out 50. The left-hander underwent surgery in which a screw was inserted into his olecranon, the bony hinge tip of his elbow, to allow the elbow to fuse back together. That's gotta hurt. And returned in February of 24, almost a full calendar year from the last time he stepped on the mound. He made up for lost time during 17 scoreless innings to begin his season, scattering 10 hits, walking 7, striking out 31. He eventually came back to earth and ended up struggling some for the rest of the season, throwing 6 innings just once and allowed at least 1 earned run in every single start he made until the end of April. In mid-May, just prior to a game against Georgia Tech, Santucci sustained a rib injury on his non-throwing side. He was originally expected to miss only a week or 2, but the lefty ended up missing roughly a month. He returned to the mound in the NCAA Regionals, throwing 2 innings against Oral Roberts University on June 1st. But with Duke's elimination, did not return to the mound again in 2024. All in all, he posted 3.41 ERA in 58 innings, allowing 40 hits, walking 36, and striking out 90. The Mets selected the Southpaw in the second round of the 2024 MLB draft and signed him for $2 million, roughly. He was assigned to the Florida Complex League Mets in early August as a roster formality, but did not pitch for them. The 6'2", 205-pound Santucci has a solid frame for pitching. The left-handed throws from a low 3/4 arm slot, almost exclusively working from the stretch, incorporating a leg kick and long arm action to the back. His fastball sits in the low to mid-90s, reportedly topping out at as high as 97 miles per hour. While the velocity of the pitch is not overwhelming, it comes at batters from a flat approach angle due to his arm slide, and is especially effective up in the zone and above it. He complements it with a slider and a changeup, both of which grade as above-average pitches. The slider sits in the mid-80s and has tight 2-plane gyroscopic break. He's also able to throw the pitch effectively to both sides of the strike zone against fellow left-handers and right-handed batters. His changeup sits in the mid-80s and features arm-side fade and vertical tumble. Santucci does not use the pitch much currently, generally mixing it in only a handful of times in a game, and almost always against right-handed batters the second or third time around through the order. Southpaw rarely telegraphs the pitch, throwing it with the same arm speed and slide as his fastball, but he sometimes struggles to command the pitch. Left-handed has never had particularly great control and command in general, and because of this, Santucci may never be particularly efficient, maybe a particularly efficient pitcher, running unnecessary high pitch counts. He may never be the healthiest pitcher either. While his 2024 rib injury seemingly was random, the elbow issue he sustained and had surgery to fix in 23 may have a recurrent impact on his career going forward if it has not fully healed properly and the joint's structurally sound. So this is a high-end kind of move that the Mets made, drafting Santucci. That was the one thing that was discussed a lot. The 3 days of the draft last year was the high-end pitchers that the Mets drafted last year in the 2024 draft. A lot of these kids had injuries that they sustained prior to the Mets drafting them, and then a lot of them are high-end guys. So if they were able to sort of, take a step forward, they could be really good, but they could be injury disaster. So it's very risky what the Mets did. So, but we'll see the first draft of the David Stearns regime. But thank you for watching this video. And of course, please subscribe to the Prospect Hut. We got 10 more on the Amazing Avenue list of top 10 prospects. I hope you like this video, and I'll see you later.